Greetings, fellow Shek. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, episode 37, Base Bells and Whistles. So what I'm going to do right at the start here is to try to set up some basic industries, because we have just moved, but we've actually not really used this base, and it's still missing a whole lot of stuff. So if we click on people's inventories here, you'll see that, for instance, King still has buckets and buckets and buckets of leather on him, which doesn't make any sense, so I need leather storage chests. I think I need animal skin chests. I have a lot of extra cacti that probably should go into a second field. And we're going to click through these guys one at a time, making sure, yeah, here's another instance of full of animal skins, some research books, etc., etc. So we're going to make an effort to try to sort out all of the remaining sort of base management tasks to do. And then I will be polling you all. Now, this is probably going to take me time, because everything in Kenshi takes time. That's just the way these things work. But I would say probably the first order of business is to double our iron refinery. So we don't have a lot of iron plates, but I think what's going to be best is if we take what iron plates we have, and then we immediately reinvest it into a second iron refinery. These iron refineries are automated. They use power, of course, but they do not require Shek input. They are totally automatic. And we'll place that there. Other things that I'm going to need is a research bench, animal skin storage, leather storage, the leather processing, mounted crossbows, corpse handling, another cacti farm. There's a lot of things to do. So what I'm initially going to do is, because we don't have an automated ore drill, I am going to set up some of the people here with some tasks, right? So let's go through. The easiest way to do this is to go to the roster. So if we take a look at this roster real quick, and I have to bring this up myself, you'll see that I am due to have Gizo be a farmer, and Rain is also a farmer. So those two, for now, are going to act as my farmers. So let me set Gizo up. The way I'd like to farm is, let's tend to the farms first, and then haul to their respective storages. So I'm not going to worry about the storages just yet. And then another really good way to do it. Hey, Techno Beaver, a fellow stream team member. Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. Then I like to manage the farms in reverse order, so that the last farm for one person is the first farm for another person. And that way, certain farms won't get neglected, because that's kind of important. So Rain and Gizo now have farming tasks. The next thing I wanted to do is to set up a makeshift wall here, so that people do not try to swim. Now, I was speculating about whether or not I wanted to set up a bridge, but I figured, let's not go into the dev tools. Let's play within the confines of the base game. So the most elegant way to do this is to set up a defensive wall, but click this arrow here to bring it to a makeshift wall, and then to paint a makeshift wall along the edge of the water. It also, to me, sort of makes sense, because a steep cliff of sand like this would actually just geographically need a retaining wall. And we will build said retaining wall. This is going to cost some building materials, but we're just about done building everything, so we have the building materials to spare. And in the future, if we ever figure that this is a little ugly and we want to change it, we could do that. In fact, let me stop the wall here where the bushes start. I think that's probably enough perimeter. So hit confirm. Another thing I wanted to do is to not process any of the wheat from the wheat farm, so that I can plant additional wheat farms. For now, that means probably getting most of our nutrients from trade and maybe cacti, but that's just the way it's going to be. Oh, another thing I wanted to do is to unlock the Pet Tusk, Pet Yoda, Yoda Cam, and Puppy Treats. Okay, there we are. So that's set up, and Rockville is going to be set to engineer. And let's take a quick look at our roster again. Or I'll look at the roster, you don't have to. So the other people that are skilled in engineering would be Glitch, Gizor. So for now, I'm going to have Glitch and Gizor help me out with the engineering as well. They were both engineering Shek. And then I believe Kang and Ruka are also really decent engineers. And then Kang is going to be our Aaron Shek. I'm not going to call him a boy because he really isn't. Our Aaron Shek to run out to the nearby way station to purchase foods for us. So there we go. Now we have the wall underway. Next up, let's pick some more people to help. Case here does not have a specific task to work on. So Case, you are going to be iron mining. Tora, you are an armor smith. So I'm going to send you... one of the things I'd like to do is to get my armor smiths to start grinding out some skill again. So let's have you start plate beating. Now, the only problem with the plate beating station is it requires iron plates, and we might not have a lot of those to spare, but that's good for now. Let's also start to do the leather making. So we'll put in a standing bench here. I'm just trying to nestle it all in. There we go. And a leather armor crafting directly adjacent. We're also going to want to do the same thing for chainmail, but leather comes first. Chainmail requires steel, and that only will come once we have a significant amount of invested resources. All right. Another thing I wanted to do is we have a lot of cacti, so let's get another cactus farm. I'm going to put it here, and here you can see the better crop fences. They just make it very apparent that you have crop fields. And I think what I'm going to do is a 3 cactus farm. Shek like to eat a lot, so I'm not going to underestimate how much they want to eat. Over in this building here, I'm going to need leather and animal skin storage. In order to do that more easily, here, Trustin, go stand in that building so I can set it up. And then these guys are already starting to set up the makeshift wall. And this makeshift wall will act as a path breaker so that nobody thinks that running into the water is a good idea. Very, very straightforward, very, very simple. So storage. Oh my goodness. Leather. We'll stick that right here. And animal skins, which is just called skins. Right next to it. Nestling it in. And I think what I'm going to do is have Rockville specifically build those first, because we have a lot of people that have a ton of leather and animal skins in their inventory, and I would love for them to ditch it. Trustin, what are you supposed to be? You are up for anything. So, Trustin, you too are going to be iron mining for now. Who else needs work? Larry, you are going to be iron mining as well. Fang, you're supposed to be electrical workbenching. So we'll get you over there. And that means that someone like Poetic, do you have a specific job? Anything again? Poetic, you are going to go to the copper mine. Oh, actually, let's go to the better copper mine. This one's more rich. And that way, we'll have Fang be able to mine his own, or be able to process copper into electrical components. Sorry, I'm not catching up on the hype train and donations. I'm just trying to get this show on the road quickly. McNauer, you are up for anything as well. And I think what I'm going to have McNauer do is to stone mine. Sharp point. Another anything. So you are going to stone process. Fully, you want to be a cook, but I'm not cooking anything right now. So for now, Fully, you are going to stone mine as well. We'll have you change over to cooking once I have enough farm fields. Els is not assigned to anyone, so I can give Els really any task, and he's going to be helping me mine iron. Cowley is our medic, and I'm going to have Cowley help out with engineering for now, but then eventually go to medicing and corpse disposal and carrying to beds and throwing out invaders, etc., etc., etc. Jacobot, let's get you iron mining as well. Where's my other mining node? I know I have 2 irons in here. but I am currently... there it is. Jacobot's going to mine, and then Headshot has historically been helping out with farming, but she's going to mine too because I have 2 farmers already and I don't need a 3rd. Oh, a posture check. Is someone attacking the front gate? Yeah. 2 dust bandits are attacking the front gate. Well, it's a good way for Greaser to train his engineering, I suppose. So, have at it. Alright, so the remaining people standing around, Trapper Keeper is going to be one of our... Oh, no, Trapper Keeper is our weaponsmith. So let's get back to weaponsmithing. And then when Trapper Keeper doesn't have anything going on, haul to the auto looms. Because we have plenty of hemp. Chemo, you are going to be tanning at the tannery. And then... Turda, did I already set you up to be plate smashing? Yes. All right. So Turda's already set up to be plate beating. I actually don't know if Turda's doing anything, though. I think he's stuck. I'm not really sure. Oron, let's get you down to the Iron Mine. And Tilk. Ooh, you have skills of a cook. But I don't, again, have anything to cook at the moment. So I'm going to send you to the copper mine, the lower quality copper mine. And Turda, you are supposed to be plate beating. Apparently you don't know what that means or is. But hey, that's not your fault. We'll have you figure it out soon. So, there we go. We have sort of jump-started all the industries. There's obviously more to do. There's lights to put in. There's storage boxes, etc., etc., etc. I need to put in the research bench, so that will be the next task. And then once... Oh, great. I can't see into the building anymore. Once we have the research bench up, I'll get everyone's inventories nice and empty because we have a lot of people with random research books and leathers, and we'll clean this up in just a second. So, I alluded to this at the start of the stream, but let's have that 3-way tiebreaker now. So, I polled on Discord, and there are 3 names for this possible home. So, here are those 3 names. Where's my poll? I have so many windows open. All right, what should we name our base? We have got Blood Moon Stronghold, which is option number 1. Option number 2 would be Rockvin's Refuge. Option number 3 would be Shager's Pride. Just to make a reference there, Shager is the... I'll talk very, very quickly about the lore. Not that I'm trying to put a thumb on the scale for Shager's Pride, but the lore behind Kenshi is that Shager was the last ruler of the Shek. He was fighting a war against the Holy Nation, and he was overthrown by Esata. Currently, Flying Bull thinks that he is Krull, he's the Krull's chosen, and he's supposed to be the new ruler or whatever, but they're weak, they're pathetic, and we're sort of filling in the shoes of Flying Bull. So those are the 3... And then Rockvin's Refuge is pretty self-explanatory. It's named after the our rebellion leader. And then Blood Moon Stronghold is just a creative name that someone submitted. So thank you for submitting those ideas. And oh my lord, I have missed so many redemptions. Like a pet Yoda and a pet Tusk. She's just like throwing her paws at me. She's giving me hands. She wants to fight. So have at it. You can vote. Oh, looks to me like our Oh, come on. Why are you working in cahoots? I was going to say it looks like our Dust Bandit problem is going to solve itself. Yep, it is now. That is hilarious. Oh, and this is actually a Dust Boss, not just a standard Dust Bandit. Okay. One of the things that we're going to want to add to our base once we have the second iron refinery is probably the ability to cremate corpses so that we don't become a pseudo graveyard, because this is going to get ridiculous. Oh, also, that's not supposed to be the style of the poll. This one? No, this one? I don't even know. I don't even know. What do I even know? We'll go with. No, it wasn't supposed to be this one. I am ill prepared. Was it this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's out of the way now. These, this dust mouse is actually doing pretty good damage to the big thing. He's gonna lose, because, you know, he's outnumbered. And then the big things are going to consume their bodies, and it won't be my problem anymore, which is awesome. These two Cactus Farms are nearly ready to get fully built, and then I'll have to add them to the farming priority for our two farmers. And then as soon as this wheat farm starts yielding crop as well, I'm going to want to kick off another wheat farm. Oh, we actually have 38 wheat straw, so let's get started on that. I would like at some point, if you, well, only if you guys vote for it, but I would like to do at some point, why is this arid? This isn't arid. Oh, yeah, no, it's supposed to be arid. Okay, no, I take that back. What I was going to say is I would like to do at some point is to start off a rice farm, because rice grows really well in the swamp, and Gohan is a very nice food to feed your army, because it is very nutrition dense, and yeah, it'd be good stuff. All right, let me speed up the time so that we can build these walls quicker. Weird. These big things just decided to leave. Where did the... Oh, did the dust boss run away? At some point, we're going to have mounted crossbows, and we'll be able to shoot at anyone messing with our gates more easily. But it was voted on in the rules that I don't use too many mounted crossbows, so I'm not going to overdo it. I'm going to have a very reasonable amount. Alright, so these two Cactus Farms need water. Gizo, let's have you do them first as your high priority. And then Rain, wherever Rain is. Rain the Giant, why are you in there? I really don't know why you're in there. Rain the Giant, you will do them last. Alright. At some point, I will set up the farmers to also haul to the requisite boxes, but I'm not, oh, she was putting her leather away. That's what she was doing. I'm not worried about that just yet. How long has this campaign been going on? This will be hour number 31. So, Shager's Pride. Interesting. That was the least popular option of the finalist, but... maybe because I explained the meaning behind it, I put my thumb. Alright, so we're now officially the Rockville Rebels. It looks like we're going to get Dust Bandits and Black Dragon Ninjas coming in to mess with us, which is honestly delicious. Please, please do. And let's rename this Shager's Pride. Also, that is a play on the fact that the Holy Nation has Okran's pride. Okran is the Holy Nation's god. And this is their pride land. So this apparently is our pride land. So these are probably the Black Dragons. Or no, maybe not. Was there a materials trader coming in? No. Alright, so that's probably the Black Dragons. So once I get the industry all set up and I feel comfortable, there will be some options for all of you to vote on. So some of the options are going to be whether we go mess with some of the bandits, dust bosses, black dragons, etc., or perhaps try to collect more forbidden technology, or maybe go recruiting. All these things are sort of somewhat time sensitive as far as I'm concerned. The reason why I would consider them time sensitive is because, well, all right, the recruiting would be a little bit time sensitive because recruits need training, and the sooner you start on that, the more progress you'll make. So I think we have a raid coming in. And it's not this bandit. Oh, look at this guy. Are you coming to attack me? Because, I mean, does your arm swing low? Yeah, it does. I don't know what he's doing. I do not know. So a lot of these inside spaces here, they require lighting. So let's set up some lights. So a ceiling lamp here, here, here. Should be good. And then we're going to want a ceiling lamp over the kitchen as well. Nope, that's not a ceiling lamp. Once the attacks that are heading towards us hit us, we'll also consider having Kang go on a bit of a trade run. But I'm very excited to have an iron refinery coming up, because a second one. Nice. Crap post you got. You know, that's not friendly. And you know what I do to people that aren't friendly? I mean, I kill them. I kill them good. Alright, let's turn everyone's jobs off and have them rally to the front gate. Oh, maybe not move at the slowest common denominator, because someone's swimming. Ruka's swimming. And some of them just, honestly, glitched right through my walls, it seems. Which is, on a scale of 1 to not cool, officially not cool. There are ways to fix this, so Shift F12, fix stuff. Maybe that will, fix the whole, I get to glitch through your walls. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But it actually kind of works to our advantage, because these, Black Dragon, Genin, the ones that made it through early, isolated themselves, and were sort of dividing and conquering. I'm also, once I see someone with a trade backpack, going to pull it off, so that we don't have any combat penalty speed. Most of them were at the door, yeah. Alright, so headshot was apparently taking shots from there. That's kind of funny. And this is, oh, the Dust Bandits are literally queued to mess with us. A 1-2 combo. I like it. There you go. Nothing like a little treats for the dogs. Oh, no, the Dust Bandits actually seem to be leaving. They just walked off. Hey, Ruka, any day now. So Sharp Point's unconscious, Gizo's unconscious, Cowley's unconscious. One thing that I have not yet made is a skeleton bed. So any damages to our prosthetic limbs are going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. But this is why I waited to build a base. Because if you build a base a little bit too early, you find yourself in a scenario where you are going to be under attack by bandits of all sorts. And unless you're ready, which I deemed that I was ready last stream, then obviously, you know, we took some, not losses, but casualties. Technically, they'd be casualties as they're unconscious. Heck, anyone that got injured would be technically a casualty. But, yeah, we were obviously ready to fight the Black Dragon Genin. This was their war leader. Was it? No. Where's their war leader? I think, yeah, this one was their war leader. Let's see if they have anything special. The class of these, the quality of these weapons are garbage, so I'm not even going to worry about it. And boom. The bandit raid against Shager's Pride has been defeated. What I expected would happen. So now, the lengthy process of healing. So all the people that have backpacks need to don their backpacks again, because most of the backpacks are they're the container that has the medicine in them. And otherwise we just stand around and bleed, which is not great. Cowley, unfortunately, is one of our main doctors, and he's currently unconscious. Oh, and, yeah, music. I don't know why my playlist stops every now and then, but I apologize for that. Thank you for the reminder. I will need those reminders. Okay. So we have a Dust Bandit group sort of waiting out here for us. It's a war leader, and they're coming to mess us up. But I think taking our time and not jumping into another fight is probably wise. Let's have Kang hand out some of his meds as well. So, Ruka, you'll take some... Oh, you're still swimming? Are you serious? Yo, this ain't... Oh my god. Yeah, this is exactly why I need this retaining wall, because characters in the game have no idea that swimming is inefficient. They just don't know. Alright, so we'll give some to Rain. Who else is a good med here? Let's click through them real quick. 8, 0, 3, 6, 6, 10. Fang has 10. 16 on Sharp Point, so let's give some to Sharp Point. He's the highest that I've seen so far. And then on Sharp, pretty much everybody has the permanent job of medding up. One of the things I wanted to do is Cowley. Let's, oh, everyone's conscious. Dang, they got up quick. That's impressive. Every single person that was unconscious is now on their feet. And Ruka. So Callie, one of the things I wanted you to do is throw interlopers out of town. I'm going to actually get rid of your engineering. Wood making a bridge over the water. So I explained this at the start of the stream, and I suppose you missed it, but there are no ways to make bridges in vanilla Kenshi, and I was not going to seek out a mod solution. So yeah, if you cheated and made a bridge using the dev menu, sure, that would work, but I'm not cheating, so we're not doing that. All right, the people that are, you know, almost everybody here stands to benefit from getting some bed rest, I think. But it looks like there's some more butt kicking that we need to do out here. You would think that the dead dust boss at our door was enough of a deterrent. And now Callie is working his throw intruders out of town. So when you own a town... Oh, look at them. Some of them are just getting up. Yeah, you could crawl away. But... So a lot of them were playing dead. And they all decided... And this is a really cool part of Kenshi's AI. They all decided to get back up in unison all at once when they determined that it was a good time to do so. So that's another important thing, is when you're fighting a large group in Kenshi, to disarm them when they're down, or to take their meds away or whatever, because if you don't, they could get back up and pose a threat again. Isn't Headshot a medic? Yeah, but she, oh yeah, she doesn't have a medic job here. There we go. Fixed it. Are you just shooting the one on the ground? Yeah, you are. Okay. And here is the Dust Bandits. We'll clean out these Dust Bandits, and then we'll go back to healing up. But this is, honestly, very, very good combat experience. Look at this beautiful skybox. Can't you use walls as bridges? Not without, again, using the dev menu. Doesn't work like that. So, Cowley, one of the things I want you to do is to rescue. And we're going to have rescue be a permanent job. You have to click it down here. So Callie, being one of our medics, and knowing that Headshot will almost always be one of the last people knocked out because she's ranged, I will set her up to rescue as well. So these black dragons are trying to crawl away, and we've not allowed that to happen. Okay, cool. 2 raids, both taken care of. Let's converge in one spot. And then I think what I'm going to do is just micromanage them briefly to heal the ones that are that need healing, because I have a lot of beds. One of the ways to do this, and it kind of helps to have everyone have their own beds, but to order them to go to the beds when they're injured. Especially your craftsmen, because when you're injured and you craft things, your quality of your craft is crummy as a result of you being injured. So, this will also help to conserve food as well. And yeah, possibly at some point I will add some additional beds. Okay, so when they get healed up. How old is Yoda? He's about 10, but he's been this calm forever. Alright. Put him down. Well, this obviously is going to delay some of my war plans, as we will need some time to recover. But hey, good fight. And these guys go back to work. Except for Tilk. Tilk, you just lay there in a recovery coma. Ruka and King are already repairing the gate. I'll start to put the backpacks back on. I'm looking forward to the time when I have small thieves backpacks or medium thieves backpacks for everybody. That will be exciting. I'm not really going to be worried about any of these guys' loot. The quality of their loot is not that great, so I'm not all that concerned about trying to loot all of them. Alright, so Rain, when you're idle, haul to hemp storage. Cool. The item smelter job is not a easily automated job, so I'm not going to be using the item smelter. It's a good way to get iron, but it's very fussy to use, so I don't use it. Because you have to micromanage it. A lot of micromanagement. It's actually, honestly, just terrible amounts of micromanagement. So yeah, we could get a ton of iron ore by melting down their iron gear, but it would take me the rest of the stream to melt all their gear down, and that is a flagrant misuse of time. So, yeah, it might make you iron, but it also makes you bored. Alright, Trapper, Keeper, Jacobot, and Trusted. You are all healed. Jobs are on. I think Cowley is grabbing Tilk. No, you are not. Why aren't you grabbing Tilk? You should be. Oh, because Headshot was. And Fang is probably next in line to leave. And we'll try to get everyone healed up before they go back to work, because I don't want crummy quality craftsmanship as a result of their injuries. And some of the people that I sent back to work that didn't or weren't unconscious are going to need to heal as well. All right, Trapper Keeper, you're 100%? Dang, okay. Let's go and queue up some additional Cat 2 katanas on repeating queue for Trapper Keeper. Okay, next one who will be healed. This kind of reminds me of when I got my COVID shot, and they put you with like a 5-minute timer or whatever, and you're all lined up in chairs waiting. Very reminiscent. Alright, Case. Into a bed. King, into a bed. Oh, you were offered water. I wasn't. Alright, so what I'm really eager for is a second iron refinery. That way we double the amount of iron plate throughput that we can have. That's probably what I'm most excited about. Oh, and we have that weird bug about the invisible walls again. So there are walls here. I might at some point shave the walls down or change the layout of the walls. I think there's another option, and I'm going to experiment with this option, which is to go to Shift F12, go to Town Placement, scroll all the way down to Your Outpost, and move the Your Outpost into sort of the center of your outpost. And I think basically my outpost is too large. Who are you? Oh, you're traders. Okay. And then exit out of that. Quick save. Quick load. We'll see if this works. Let's hope. Hey, puppy. So the walls are back, but we'll see if they stick around. I hope I don't, I hope I didn't just nuke the trade caravan. Oh no, they're here. Materials trader to the No Hives. I will trade with you. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so I'm going to buy as many iron plates as I can, because right now we're bottlenecked on iron plates to make more iron plates, so I'm buying things that we can manufacture only to be able to manufacture them faster. So, I think probably a net benefit in the long run. Our no swimming allowed retaining wall is almost done. Just one more segment left, and then we should start to see people not swim, if it works. Big if, but we'll see. And we have just a few building materials left, but we are manufacturing building materials, or will be, rather, once people are healed. All right. Going through, Els, you're healed. Get back to work. I know you were lazy, but you're not supposed to be this lazy. I like how I turned him on to work, and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to stand here and do nothing. Very Els-like. Lich, you're all set. Fully is about to be. Let's just have you go now. And then Kang pretty soon is going to need to make a run for some food because we are not currently manufacturing or producing food in this colony and people will starve. We will be eventually, but I want to reinvest our wheat into more wheat. And then at some point I need to make a run into the Swampers territory to try to buy some rice. Soulblader, thank you for the resub. So who is next? Gizo's done. And doesn't seem like he has anything to do. So Gizo, when you are idle, let's haul the wheat straw to the wheat straw storage. And, oh, I have 2 wheat straw storages? Forget that one. I'll probably have to unify things a little bit better. Maybe I need to do what I did in Bertho Hive and put a small building in the corner to expand my radius. Yeah, I might need to put like little shacks around the edges so we bump up a radius. That's a good point. Once we have a few more building materials manufactured, I can see to that. No one said get up, Rain. Alright, so of the people... Well, McNauer is still hurt. Case is still hurt. Trapper Keeper, you're making katanas, right? Alright, I'm excited to see what kind of katanas we make. Chemo is still working on... Oh, we are out of animal skins. Wait, no, I'm just out of leather storage. Storage... Leather. I'll put up another barrel there. So Chemo is about to hit the next tier of armor. Well, not about, but in 5 points. Fang is not hauling the electrical components. I think because the box is full. Yeah, the box is full. So let's do that as well. Electricals. Alright. And I'm probably going to use electricals. I'll add... I have actually a really good idea. We want another building out here. I'll put my battery banks in a shack for battery storage. Out of sight, out of mind, and also serving to expand our sphere of influence. So, that'll be good. Alright, Oren, you are good to go. King is almost good to go. Larry, that's close enough. Rockville, that's definitely close enough. Callie, get back down. Sharp Point, you're fine. Rain, you're fine. So, Sharp Point, jobs are on. Rain, my farmers are idle. The farmers won't be idle soon once I have more farms, but that's going to be a little while. King, I want you to go run a trade caravan. So King is going to help to move some animal skins, apparently. King is going to go run to the way station and to buy some food, because we are not going to be producing our own food for a bit. We're waiting until we have more farms. And because he's super fast, this is not an inconvenience for him. Boy, do I ever have a lot of animal skins and leather. At some point, we'll start to make armor out of leather just for the sake of selling it, probably. Where's the cactus storage? Do I not have cactus storage? Oh, it's inside, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, King, let's have you go to the way station. Buy us some food, because we are going to be very, very, very hungry very, very, very soon. And we'll do another health sweep. Those that are up, making sure that nobody's injured. And limp it around. So headshot, a little hurt, but not much. She is the last to recover. Grey Wing, thank you for the sub. And welcome. Yeah, I'll start Samurai Cloth Pants once I have the clothing bench. I don't have one yet. That will be something to do. And let's check. Ruka, go down to the farm. Here she is, running around the pond. It worked. Also, the farm here, as you may have noticed, has deleted the weird sort of terrain, like this thing here that was over the farm, because I built a farm under it and it got rid of it. Sharp Point is under attack by a blood spider who has limb trauma. How about I just close my gate? You stay out there. I'll stay in here. And we don't get in each other's ways. Capiche? Okay, so we do have the iron refinery. A second iron refinery. Tora still needs to heal a little bit, but soon will be plate smashing. Alright, Callie, you're good. Tora, you're good enough. Go hammer some plates. Another thing I could do, because we have a lot of water and cactuses, is temporarily do chew sticks. So hold on, let me go to the roster and cook one fully. We'll have fully do it. So fully, what job were you running? Mining on the stone mine? You are now the cook. And then Glitch, you were an engineer. You are now mining stone. And Greaser, you're also mining stone. I don't even know what's going on out here. Oh! Oh, Lord. So, yeah, bad things happened out here. There was a nomad who got murdered by a big thing, and many of his goats are dying and dead. That's not great. Let's kill this blood spider and actually help them out. I like how it is attack unprovoked. It's like, I don't think you need to provoke a blood spider. They're blood spiders. You're supposed to kill them. One of the nastiest creatures in the game. And that one is ripping Ruka's stomach out, so Ruka, go rest. Oh, and there goes Greaser. Alright, so Rockville, let's rip a tooth out. Rip a teeth out, yeah. Proper grammar. And you go first aid. Oh, you don't have a med kit? Oh, dang. Someone has spare meds. I know it. King. Oh, King is way up by the outpost. Yeah, he's not going to be able to share anything. What about you, Rain? Yeah, Rain, you give it to Rockville. Alright, Rockville, do the right thing. And first aid the goat there. Well, the nomad first. It's good training, and it will make us friends a bit. They aren't my enemies, so we'll patch them up. This thing is, though. Let's tear the meat out of the big thing before it wakes up. Alright, I am not entirely sure I'm going to be allowed to pick up the nomad to place them into a bed. Well, I'll do it anyway. It's a little like kidnapping. I've gotten into trouble in the past, but hopefully not this time. Oh, no, don't throw the intruder out. Okay, Cowley is taking care of it by throwing him out to the curb. He's like, yeet. Get out of here. You didn't pay. And thunk. Okay, so maybe not the kindest of treatment. Speaking of kind treatment, let's go ahead and... I think it's in crafting. No. Power? Yeah, oddly it's in power. So here's a corpse furnace, which allows us to burn corpses so that our little colony here doesn't become full of dead bodies. So we'll get one of those made. King! How's it going? So King's over here primarily to buy food to supplement before our farms start yielding. And we have bankrupted ourselves, but purchased a whole bunch of food. Got any tips for managing bolts for rangers? No, it's really just micromanagement. Just have a big old box full of them and stick like 20 a stack into each one. I know it ain't much of a tip, but it's the most I can tell you. Alright, Gizo. When you are done, you work on the looms too, and we'll have Rain do the same thing. That way we have a lot of fabric. Alright. This corpse furnace is coming together, and once we have the corpse furnace, we'll be able to manage our corpses very, very, very quickly and efficiently. Other things I should do is to stick light posts in other work zones. So I'll stick a light post here. Let's just go around light posting things. Stick one here. And this is to speed up the crafting progress for external work zones. Like Rain right now is absolutely destroying this wheat farm because it's dark and she doesn't know what she's doing. Or she knows what she's doing, she can't see what she's doing. Important distinction. This steel processor is not automated, so it too will need a light post. I just don't know where people are going to interact with that object yet, so I'm not going to put it down. What else? We've got this copper, which I think McNauer is supposed to be mining it, but that's good for now. The next project will be a little bit more wind and a battery bank building, and then I'm going to have you guys poll on what to do next. Well, or I could kick up off the poll now. So, what should our next priority be? Go recruiting. So, speaking of going recruiting, if you take a look at our squad here, we have room for 8 more, but 2 of those are going to be unique characters. So 6 Shek left. That is it. We can go recruiting. We can go attack bandits. We could go search for ancient books. Start a rice paddock. And that might be good for now. Those 4. So it'll be up to you. I'll leave that up for a little bit because I'm still sort of working on the base here, but it is coming together. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to add is, hold on, let me do one more thing. Add defenses to the base. So defenses would be mounted crossbows and buildings with oversight over the gate. And then probably even try to get better technologies to have stronger gates, etc., etc. So, all right, there we go. Choice is yours. And I think I just heard another blood spider. I don't like that. How did King get home with the gate closed? I'm just gonna assume he flew or something. I don't know. So there we go. We brought some food in. I'm sure he's going to have to make some additional runs, but at least that's good for now. And there's the corpse furnace. So, Callie, guess what you have to do? Once you're done removing intruders, you get to dispose of corpses. So he picks up corpses. I don't know what you're doing. I don't think you know what you're doing. Is this unconscious? Yo, don't play with blood spiders. For real, yeah. That one might have been conscious. He found himself... Okay, what are you, taking the blood spider to bed? Because I don't like where that's headed. It's not exactly family friendly. It's also deeply disturbing. Callie, what are you doing? Yo, it's not like tickle me blood spider. Put him down. Stop it! Okay, so Callie has a corpse obsession. And is deciding to play with blood spider corpses. I don't know. Let's try this again. Please don't play with corpses. Nope, you're doing it again. Okay, well, how about I micromanage this blood spider, because you don't seem to understand how to incinerate, and see if you... Nope, you still do it. Okay, so fix stuff. Nothing to needed... Okay, that was a lie. Forget removing intruder. Just dispose of corpses. There we go. So I guess my removing intruder person and my disposing of corpses person cannot be the same person, or they go absolutely bonkers. And Wolf Reaper, thank you for the sub. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timer to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons and Twitch subscribers for supporting the channel. I'll catch you all next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, everybody.